I remember some time ago I was journaling in my journal entry, and I've been using the exact same journal that I've been using since 2021. And it's so interesting, right? Because it's 2025 now, actually, yeah. But 4 years of journaling in the exact same journal. Not been journaling much, to be honest. If I'm using the exact same journal for all that amount of time, I should be on like journal 3 or something at this point. But that's besides the point. Exact same journal. It's so interesting because it's kind of like a timeline, like a speed run of my life. I could see how much I've progressed mentally, what goals have I achieved, what type of things I'm journaling about. It's also interesting. Before, I'd be journaling about when I was super depressed, miserable, and lonely. I'd be journaling about how I was depressed, miserable, and lonely all the time. Even pretty much every single day, I'd be writing pages and pages and pages about how my life sucks, and then not doing anything to fix it anyway. But that's besides the point. Take a guess about the things I was doing back then when I was depressed. Video games, junk food, skipping the gym. I had a gym membership. My friends went to the gym. They were getting big and strong. But no, 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 no. I couldn't go to the gym. I didn't deserve the gains, you know. I had to grind out these next couple of levels because this new DLC came out in Destiny. I need to grind that out instead of going to the gym with my friends. Scrolling on TikTok for hours, legitimately hours at a time. The time would pass by. I would legitimately get hungry. I wouldn't even notice it. That's how much I was watching these reels and TikToks and YouTube videos as well. I loved YouTube videos. I would open up like 10 tabs of, I still sometimes do this. I kind of catch myself before I go too deep, but I kind of do this still sometimes. Just open 10 tabs of one YouTuber and just watch all his YouTube videos, binge all of them. I was meant to be studying for my exam, the final exam that determines, because of how good you do in that exam, it will determine which university, which degree you're able to do. But no, no. I had to play video games instead. Even all the guys that don't usually study, they locked in and they were finally studying, but not me. Not me. I was too good for that apparently. And it's no wonder that I was feeling all these negative emotions, because secretly I knew that I should be studying, and I knew that I should be working out. I knew that I should be figuring out what I want to do with my life and trying to work towards that. But I wasn't doing it because it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good to have to wake up early, sit down and work on my laptop, even though my eyes are groggy, I didn't sleep that well. It didn't feel good to turn off my video games, drive all the way to the gym and work out, because I could just sit in my comfy, cozy little room and just play video games instead. It didn't feel good to turn off Instagram, turn off TikTok, and open up a book and start reading and gaining some knowledge. It didn't feel good to do that because it's so addicting, right? I could just sit on my bed and watch hours of entertaining brain rot content and I'll be completely fine. If you're a young man, you probably relate to this. Sometimes you just can't be bothered to do the thing that you have to do. And how do you feel at the end of the day when you don't do it at all? I know I feel miserable. I felt miserable. That's why I was miserable back then. And I still get a little bit of that miserable energy, nowhere near as potent of an energy that it used to be, but I still feel a little down, a little sad when I lay down on my bed at the end of the day and I realized I succumbed to my emotional brain. I didn't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it. And now I feel terrible because realistically, the pain of not doing it is much greater than the pain of just doing it. It's much harder to sit down and live with my failures for the day when I go to sleep than just getting up on that exact same morning and going and doing my work, even though I really don't feel like doing it. It's actually much easier to do that. And even though it feels hard in the moment, later on you'll feel happy, of course, right? That's what it means to not feel miserable anymore. That's how it changed my life. That's what it means to do the hard work. You hear all these people, right, online. They'll be talking about Do the hard work. Do the hard work. Do the hard work. What does that mean? It's so vague. Hard work. Hard work is you do the things that you have to do, even though you don't really feel like doing it, but you know you should be doing it. That's what hard work is. Doing those exam papers, you should know you should be doing, but you can't be bothered doing it. Getting up from your bed, going to do that workout, even though you're really tired and you don't really feel like doing it because you slept crappy last night. I nearly had one of those days today. I woke up at like 9 a.m., woke up pretty late. Usually I wake up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. and I just went back to sleep immediately afterwards. And I woke up and I was watching watching Markiplier videos. I'm not kidding. I wish I could show my camera, turn my camera and show you my laptop. But I was legitimately watching Markiplier videos. And it was about to be another one of those days that I didn't do anything. But instead, set up my camera, my tripod, set up my little camera, and here I am today, making the video. And I'm so happy that I did that. I'm gonna have a much happy rest of my day because I did that. That's why I was miserable back then. That's why I was never happy, even on my best days. I still found a reason to be depressed, found a reason to feel lonely. Because I played video games all day, because I was inside the house all day, not doing anything. Of course I was miserable. I was the epitome of not doing any hard work at all. And that's why I deserved those feelings that I got of feeling miserable. And if you want to change your life around, if you don't want to feel miserable anymore, if you feel lonely and you want to get rid of that feeling, it's so simple. You just do the hard work. That's all it is. That's all it is, I promise. You just do the work that you're neglecting, that you know you should be doing, but you don't do it anyway. Because you've done that sometimes, even though you feel miserable, you feel depressed, you feel sad all the time, and you feel unproductive, lazy. You've done that sometimes. You've cleaned your room, even though you didn't really feel like doing it, you did it anyway. You made your bed, even though you really didn't feel like doing it, but you did it anyway. And you've at least hit one workout after you watched a couple of motivational videos and you didn't feel like doing it, but because of those motivational YouTube videos, you hit that gym workout anyway. How good did that feel? How good did that feel? Amazing, right? Now imagine you just did that every single day. Every single day you did the thing that you don't want to do, but you do it anyway. You do that hard work. How amazing would you feel? If you did that every single day, would you not be depressed anymore? I guarantee you wouldn't. That's how I fixed my life. That's how you are going to fix your life. Doing the things that you don't feel like doing, but you do them anyway. Make sure you drink your water, by the way. This is my water bottle, size of my head. Drink your water.